For today's video, I've travelled to Ironbridge and I'm looking at the birthplace of the Industrial Revolution. And so they say here, Coalbrookdale. Let's look at the history. It might look peaceful around Ironbridge today, but just over 200 years ago, this gorge was absolutely alive with industry. Coal, iron furnaces, workshops, and a whole network of river transport, tramways, and eventually railways moving materials around the gorge. And if you follow the remains of that industrial landscape along the River Severn, eventually you come to something that genuinely changed everything forever: the Iron Bridge. Now, this wasn't just someone deciding, you know what this bridge needs? More iron? In 1773, Shrewsbury architect Thomas Farnells Pritchard proposed something no one had ever attempted on this scale before: a bridge across the river made from cast iron. Now, construction began in 1777, but after Pritchard died, Abraham Darby III of Coalbrookdale oversaw the project. 5 great iron ribs would span around 100 feet across the river. The ironwork was erected in 1779 using 378 tonnes of iron cast here at Coalbrookdale. It finally opened on New Year's Day 1781. The original estimate, £3,200. Final bill, £6,000. So even during the Industrial Revolution, building projects had a habit of going over budget. In 1986, the entire Ironbridge Gorge became a UNESCO World Heritage Site. But look closely, because this is where it gets even better. Nobody had a modern handbook explaining how to build a gigantic cast iron bridge. So the craftsmen used techniques they already understood, including dovetail and shouldered joints borrowed from carpentry, only recreated in iron. And around 70% of its components were individually made to fit. This was engineering through experimentation. And when the enormous flood of 1795 destroyed or damaged other bridges on the Severn, this one survived, giving engineers even more confidence in iron. And of course, revolutionary engineering wasn't free. This is the old toll house, because if you wanted to cross the bridge, you paid for the privilege. Vehicles continued paying until 1934, while pedestrians were charged until 1950. And apparently rank didn't help you either. Soldiers, mail coaches, and even members of the royal family were liable to pay. No VIP lane here. And when you look at the old charges on the building, people, horses, livestock carts, basically, if it could get across this bridge, somebody had probably worked out how much to charge it. And this is why the Iron Bridge matters far beyond this gorge. It proved that iron wasn't just for tools and machinery. You could build with it. That same industrial confidence would spread across the Midlands, including the Black Country, where mines, furnaces and ironworks transformed the landscape. And one final fact: in 1932, an elephant actually walked across the bridge as a circus publicity stunt. So there you go, the world's first great iron bridge, approved by an elephant.